Well, hello, my Cancer friends. I hope you're doing well. Today's love reading, I'm going to be asking, what are they thinking? Are they thinking about you? What's going on with your relationship? That could be if you are together, in separation, and no contact. What's going on with your relationship? This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and sometimes Venus. And if it doesn't resonate for you, it wasn't with you. In some months, your other signs are much clearer. So without further ado, let's get started. Cancer love reading. Cards are ready. Oh, they're chatty. Okay, so I'm going to do a past, present, future. I'm going to do the tarot, and then I'm going to do some oracle, and finally we will seal it up with some soulmate cards. So strength. So in the past, strength, you've been holding things back. Oh, the present. Ace of Wands, a passionate start. There's a ring in the future. Let's see the future. Hasty, lack self-confidence, messenger of Wands. So right now we got some fire energy on the table, some passion. A passionate start, but kind of gets a little bit murky. So actually even Leo is fire. So we got lots of fire on the table right away, Cancer, right off the get-go. Yeah, wow. Now, why would you lack self-confidence is what comes into question here. Chariot, strength of will. Invisible force. So we got two major arcanas right off the start. And yeah, so body, mind, soul. You may have been looking for this person for a very long time, Cancer. Yeah, this is, you've been, maybe you have recently left a relationship, but now you're feeling a lot stronger. And you were ready, because we got a passionate start here. We got strength of will. I think you were finally feeling a little bit better, and you started looking and you found somebody. Ooh, then we got the High Priestess, silent, keeping it all in. Is it a secret love affair that you had to keep? Silence, keeping it all in. Why would you want to be silent? So passionate start, but for some reason, it's a secret. Maybe that's what the lack of self-confidence. Are they with somebody else? Four Swords, going within. You are now questioning if this is the right person. That's why we got the hasty. Did you rush in too fast, right? You're looking, and here you come rushing in, and a passionate start, and now you're like, fuck. Let's see. Ooh, relent, backing down, Seven of Wands. Okay, I'm getting the picture here now. Moving on, overcoming despair. Are they? So presently, so it started off, but you had to keep it silent for some reason. And so you backed down, you backed away. You're like, okay, stay with whoever you want. And now you're moving on. Five of Wands, personality clashes. Cancer. So you started off hot damn, amazing, probably had some great sex, and then it fizzed out very, very fast. Does this feel like a twin flame that burnt out? Could this be a false flame? Imbalance, lack of perspective, temperance upside down, unblending. Was this a situation, you have children, they have children, and you couldn't blend the children? You couldn't blend the families? Lack of perspective. Six of Swords, better times ahead, moving on, better times ahead. So this is the present. I think you're thinking of a relationship in the past here that was really hot and heavy. And then it fizzled out as fast as it started. And I think it's because they are with somebody else. You had to keep it silent. You had to keep it hidden. And you went within and went, okay, I can't do this anymore. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Our personalities are clashing in the respect that I want you to be all mine, and I don't want to share you with anybody. But now we got the Six of Swords, better times, Two of Swords, a rock and a hard place. This is also the stubborn card, the silence, not being able to make a decision. Yeah, I think you fell hard for this person, and now you're not even talking. I don't even think you're even talking to them. I think you've moved on, but for some reason they're still in your mind. Three of Swords, emotional pain. You were really hurt, Cancer. You were really, really hurt by this person. Really, really hurt. Ten of Cups, storybook ending. Because better times ahead, storybook ending. Oh, now I got to see what's happening. Hierophant, religious tradition. Somehow this turned out to be really good for you. Oh, the Lovers, divine union. Somehow, okay, so by meeting this person that had all this passion and everything, who was with somebody else, or you might be with somebody else. This is the thing when I'm doing love readings by Zodiac, I don't know if you're reading about the person who is a Cancer or you. So if you are the Cancerian who is in a third-party situation, you are in a committed relationship, you found somebody who ignited your heart and you had this passionate sex, this wild sex or whatever, and it started to play on your mind because you had to keep it silent and you had to go within and go, okay, I can't do this. I'm sorry. Thanks for the weekend. I'm moving on. And you blamed it on personality clashes. Well, yeah, you know, you're with somebody, I'm not. That's quite a big personality clash. Then you felt really upset that you did that. Imbalance, lack of perspective. You didn't see how much it would hurt your current spouse. So then you worked on better times ahead. You decided to save your marriage, but you're still in a rock and a hard place. I think you're really thinking of this person that you had this affair with. And it really brought you a lot of emotional pain because this is also the third party card. So it brought you a lot of emotional pain in the fact that because you had this lack of perspective, you just didn't know if you were making the right decision. But then you chose your family. And storybook ending because better times ahead. And I think you might have turned to religion or marriage counselor or teacher or something to heal your relationship. And now you're back to being lovers with your divine union with the person that you chose. All right. That's exactly what's going on here, Cancer. If you are a Cancer person, again, if this doesn't resonate for you, it wasn't for you, check your other signs. But for some Cancerians, this is going to ring very, very true. If your person is a Cancer and you're wondering if they're thinking of you, I think they are, but they know it will never work. So they've moved on. They've moved on, and they want to find their divine union. They want to find that spiritual person. They want to find their soulmate, right? Because spirit, soul, they want to move on and find their storybook ending. And somehow the affair with you was, it brought them closer to what they want, even if it doesn't include you. It's going to see what's going to happen here at the end of this relationship for our Cancerians. What are we dealing with here? Okay. Today for tomorrow. Yeah, you just went in the moment. You just went the strength of will. You just went in the moment, and then you relented. You went, oh shit. My today, living for today is really going to affect my tomorrow. And that's the lack of perspective. And then after you had the affair, you're just wondering, what the hell did I do? The hell did I do? I've really affected my future. So let's see, the present, atonement. You really feel bad. I think you really feel bad that you went through this affair. You almost feel like you did get stabbed in the back. Maybe you thought that was the one, and maybe they were the ones who broke it off because they wanted you all to themselves and you weren't willing to leave your spouse, and or they feel stabbed in the back because you left them. You're like, yeah, thanks for the weekend, but I'm going back to my spouse, and they're the ones who feel stabbed in the back. But anyways, I think you both feel kind of guilty that you acted in the moment without thinking about your future, and this atonement now it somehow enhanced your current relationship. What's the final? Calling the storm. You know, storms clear things out. You know, like you think of, if it's a really hot day and a big thunderstorm comes, it kind of cools everything down. And that's what I'm getting here, that the calling the storm is to cool things down, cooling things down. Yeah, I think this is going to live with you for a while, calling the storm. I think it's going to live with you for a while, and it's going to take a while to calm it down. But the thing about storms is they do pass kind of quickly. So I think you're going to be like this for a while. That's what I mean. It's going to be stormy. Okay, then you'll be fine. Oh, here comes a storm and down. And I think you're going to feel it for a little while. Because we have the half moons here. We don't have a full moon, which is completion, and we don't have a new moon, which is beginning. It's just constantly stuck half, cycle after cycle. So I think, you know, the storm's going to come, and then it's going to calm things down. The storm's going to come, and the storm meaning the emotional pain. I think you're going to feel a lot of pain for what you did. And if you're looking in here to see your person, they are going to feel a lot of pain about what they did. I don't think you're easily forgettable. But the underlying here is they're looking for their divine union, and it's not you, and you already possibly have a divine union, and you're going back to them with a lot of guilt. Okay, so let's see let's seal this up with the soulmate cards. What's the was this a soulmate, or was this a twin flame? Was this a false twin flame? What's going on with this story for our Cancerian? Soulmate cards. Soulmate cards. What say you? Soulmate cards. When a bunch jump out, I look and see which message is upright. That's the message that counts. Let go of inhibitions, be creative, and allow your imagination to run wild. Your love life will transform in ways you never thought possible. So there you go. So what the sex that you wanted out of that passionate tryst, maybe you can do that with your current partner. Let go of inhibitions, be creative, and allow your imagination to run wild. Your love life will transform in ways you never thought possible. And here we have the underlying, the lovers, the divine union. All right? That's actually a very, very good message for you. It is sealed. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up while you're here. Have a look around, see what other messages I have for Cancer. Thanks for watching and take good care.